Working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. Got family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breed on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. This the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just the heel.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like I ain't that savage. Yellow, I go on, Eddie.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Listen.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Hey, color.
Watch 36. 36 the mic. I got one.
Mahomes now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Watch 36. 36 the mic.
Yeah. Mike 30. Yellow. 36.
Mahomes now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Very solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Mike 36. Mike.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. On the left side, a catch by White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
James White.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Tight. Watch left. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Check. Motion to the backfield.
Hey, ribble it. Let's go, baby.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He hits White, complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
James White, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Bullet good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
No hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Then we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run.
Ready? Right to the 3. 7's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get fast. 57. Great. Stay with your man.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Pick it up.
Now Newton on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And all the way down to the 29.
Rudolph.
A huge play that time for the Rams. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Mike's 56. Check Mike.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the slant. Check. Crunch. Check three.
They'll run with Pollard. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run forward with Pollard going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Hey, alert. Mike's 50. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Attack. Mike's 50. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
From the 29, Mahomes. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got
Yellow.
Mike's 50. I'm coming after you. Let's
go, Mike 50. Here we go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Switch.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. This is White on the screen. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
James White.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got his man, Hilton.
Mahomes.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mike's 50. Right here. Mike's 50. All you get is a headache.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll drop it underneath to White. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 15. 51. Mike, 51. Watch the pass. Here we go. 51's the Mike.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, Mike 51. 43. 50.
And again, it's Mahomes. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
44-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through, and that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
10, Rams nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Check. 8. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Right there. Express. Right there. 54 Mike. I got you.
Throwing again. Newton flushed out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. 3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Gun. Kill.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On is the punter Charlton now, as he's able to get this one away. It's taken to the 26. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. In your face. You go tight.
They'll run it here. This is James White.
Run, go.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Justin Simmons
up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up second.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Come back! Check safety, check safety! 51, 15! Mike 51! You go night, easy! Switch!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
51's the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Come back.
Running out of the gun with White. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and 11 now.
It's been a long day for you. 51's the mic, boys. 51. Watch the pass. Yellow. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Watch the run.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Thrown away.
Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Pick me up. Here we go. 51's Mike. Yellow. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
They'll take over first.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Mike 50, huh? Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
Hey, 57 color.
They go with White on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Anderson on the stop. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second
quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave an outline when I hit.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Bound to lose one. Mike 50, Mike 50. So don't say nothing.
Yellow.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He completes it right side to White. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, 43, 50.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Yellow. I got blue lady.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 36.
Hey, yellow, hey, go gun.
6. Hey, defense, let's go.
On 1st down, Mahomes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
James White. It's a
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Escaping the pressure right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Come on. Watch the shift.
Attack.
Hey, watch the shift.
Hey, 15.
Watch 36 to Mike. Tackles.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron
Touchdown.
there to make the grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Cowboys 24. Rams nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Newton, eluding the pressure right. Deep ball for Goodwin, and that's caught inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Check nickel. 8. 20. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
Throwing is Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down. Gun. We gotta get this stop here, D.
To throw again. Newton. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, Mike 51. Great. Hey,
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Newton on first down. He'll find Aguara complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Ricky. Watch twist. Gun.
Here's Pollard. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Record.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Out of the gun, Newton. Man open, it's Goodwin. The 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Newton now to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Second and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
Now Pollard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And it's caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
Now here's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, 15.
Field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. And the Rams with a score. Touchdown.
Rams.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter, with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go.
Great.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Cowboys 24, Rams 8.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Flushed out right. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Watch twist.
Hey, rip list.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
Yellow.
Hey. Check.
15.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Silver. Hey, Mike.
Yellow.
Mike 51. I want that. Give me that ball.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hey, 15.
Mike 50. I got you, son.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one could feel. Don't know how I feel. I wanted to flex and go to the chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flip.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown L.A. Tony Pollard, 94 yards. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Off the option, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Cowboys 24, Rams 16.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Mahomes now on first down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yellow, are the blue lady?
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning this turn.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, 57, 57.
Pick it up, G. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He hits White, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
First down, Dallas.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now Jones. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Walk up in the spot like hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Cowboys on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
Check pass. Mike 51.
Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Three down. Express! Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Great. Mike, check 33. 33. Here we go.
Throwing again. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
By the Cowboys.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hear them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete. He finds Shark.
Mahomes pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to number 13.
T.Y. Hilton there to make the grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is up to 18 now.
makes the score Cowboys 34, Rams 16.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain down to about the 33. Sean Williams that time in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Motion. Hey, rip list. Mike 50. Hey, me and you.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bullock's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
And they take a knee.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Tonight's final score.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.